Is that so? Saranga said, to which Arkesh replied angrily at Pawan. Why don't you shut the fuck up, Pawan? As he glided a look at Kiara to see if she was angry too. When she saw Kiara pressing her face into the book, he got angry at Pawan and said slowly but firmly, I'll deal with you later. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you here today. If you're a fan of love stories with a little bit of magic and mystery, you're in the right place. Sit back, relax, and let your imagination take flight. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more beautiful stories. Let's begin today's journey together. Kiara, Episode 7. Hearing a vehicle stop in the yard, a man aged about 60 ran from the back of the house and said, Sir, did you want to see the house? He asked, buttoning the open shirt one by one. Yes, mister. Isn't there anyone else at home? No, sir. The owners have moved abroad. I am the one taking care of the house now. Do you have the keys to the house, mister? Oh, yes, sir. A few people came and visited the house. After getting out of the vehicle, Kiara looked around and saw a small, hotel-like house in the middle of a beautiful environment. As soon as she saw the house with 2 floors, her heart was drawn to it. But she thought that the house was familiar. Out of curiosity, she went to her father and asked if she had visited this house before. How can you come, Sudu? You weren't even born the last time I came here. Unable to be satisfied with that answer, Kiara walked around the house like a regular. Dad, are you sure that I haven't come to this house before? Kiara asked her father a second time because it was too familiar for her to believe. No, daughter, why? Just Dad. It all looks very familiar, that is. Maybe you have seen a house like this in a movie you've watched. Must be, Dad, said Kiara, believing that it was possible, and kept quiet, thinking that her father and uncle would be upset by continuing to talk about the house. Kiara, who was impatient to get home, went straight to the bedroom and fell on the bed, unable to imagine what was happening to her. She thought that she should tell Vidu about it, but she could not say it over the phone. But suddenly, she decided to call her because she could not wait till tomorrow. Vidu, who picked up the phone, asked it, How are you, girl? As usual. I can't lie that I'm fine, Vidu. What happened this time? Kiara told all the details about the house in one breath and finally, What am I going to do now, Vidu? She asked. Vidu understood everything Kiara said, but she also thought like Kiara's father. I see you are watching too many movies these days, Kiara. You don't believe me too, Vidu? I can't tell my father all of these things. You know they worry too much. They will think I have another illness. Kiara, I have told you that you are not sick. There must be a reason for your fear. Don't think of it as a disease. That's what I am saying. Why are these things happening to me? I also think there is a reason. Okay, girl, we can't talk about this on the phone now. It would be better for you to come here tomorrow than for me to come to your house. The two friends ended the phone conversation with the intention of meeting tomorrow. Sudu, do you like the house we went to visit in the evening? Senaka, her uncle, asked Kiara at the dinner table as he saw her walking around the house. Very curiously. Yes, uncle. Will you buy it? Who will you give it to? To the eldest or to the second? Why do you want to marry the person who I give it to? Remember when you were a child, when we once said that the girls had to get married and leave home when they grew up, and you replied saying that you would marry the 3 brothers and stay here. Remembering that, Kiara also smiled. No, just let me know so I can reserve a room too. Again, why only 1 room? If Sudu likes it so much, I will buy that house for you, Senaka said. Anyway, I want to give you something as a dowry, he said with a smile. Oh, uncle, I can't be there alone. I need all of you there too. Silly girl. Who said that you had to be alone? A dowry is given when a girl leaves home after getting married. Then she has to stay with her husband and not alone. Kiara saw Akish's face suddenly in a flash and wondered how many times this had happened today. As far as I can see, uncle, looks like Sudu has already found a husband. Can you see the look on her face? Hearing that, Kiara even forgot where they were, fearing that her secret would be revealed in front of the whole family. Are you crazy, little brother? You just blurt out whatever comes to your mouth, she said angrily. I will not talk to you again, and continued to eat quietly. Vihanga, Don't make your sister angry. And now your sister can make a decision on her own. If there is someone she likes and is suitable for our family. Nothing like that. Auntie, something is wrong with Verhanger's brain ever since he got into university. That's why he's talking nonsense. As she finished her sentence, Verhager saw that Kiara's eyes were filled with tears. Oh, Sudu, I was just kidding. Don't think so much about it, he said, because none of them wanted to see her tears. Kiara woke up on Sunday morning and told her mother that she should go to see Vidu Sara. MOM, is it okay if I come in the evening? Do you have any work in class, daughter? No, MOM. I feel lonely when I'm alone at home. I will tell Patham to pick you up on the way home. Kiara said, Good mother, and ran to the room after kissing her mother and got ready soon. I am ready, Mum. Who will take me? Sudu will have to go with Patham. Father also went out a little while ago. Patham came and shouted, Sudu, let's go. I'll be back soon, mother, said Kiara as ran and got into the car. Why is Sudu suddenly going to her friend's house? Not suddenly. None of you are at home. That's why I'm alone. Ah, this is a trip to Kosset then. Yes, of course. Kiara, who entered Vidusara's house talking about many things, waved her hand to Patham and happily joined her friend. I didn't think you would come so early. If I was too late, there will be no one to drop me off. Let's go to the room and talk. So tell me what the new information is. How can there be any new information so quickly? I only called you yesterday evening. Why didn't Arkish call and say good morning? I didn't give him the phone number, Vidu. It doesn't matter if you didn't give it. If there is a need, he will find it. Unless I give it willingly, Arkish will not look for my number. Is that so? Okay. Now tell me the reason why you came running here as soon as you got up. Vidu, I want to go back to see that house. Are you crazy, Kiara? What will happen if people in your house find out about that? That's why I don't want to tell anyone at home about this. Let's go and see. Listen, Kiara, I understand what you are saying. But if we go on such a trip without telling anyone and get into trouble, no one will know where we went. Think about it. Not a little, but I thought a lot. If you don't help me, I will go alone. Don't be so stubborn, Kiara. I didn't say that I can't come. If you have some kind of connection with that house, I am afraid that if we go alone and something bad happens to you, I know, Vidu, you are afraid that I will get sick, right? But I think that will not happen. Please help me. Oh, I don't know what to do. Do you know, Vidu? One day our uncle said that the meaning of the name Kiara is clear. But since the day I was born, my life has been unclear. That name doesn't suit me at all, doesn't it? Now are you going to change your name too? If you could name people according to their characters, so many people would have to change their names. Don't think about such silly things and be sad. That's true too. Okay, let's say we went to see that house. And then what do we do? I want to know who owns that house. Why were those guys angry with the uncle? It can't be a business issue, as my uncle said. I think there is more to it than that. It won't be that difficult to find out who owns that house. But it will not be easy to know the reason for their anger with Senaka, uncle. When are you planning to go now? There is no way to go on weekdays. It will have to be next Sunday or Saturday. I can't wait that long. But as you say, you can't go on weekdays. Next Saturday. Hopefully the house wouldn't be sold, said Kiara. Uncle Senaka said that he will buy that house, didn't he? Yes, he said so. Vidu, but let's go and see it before that. What are we going to tell our parents? As for me, I can come up with something with my mother. But will you be able to escape from those two policemen at your house? I hope God helps me on that day. I'll have to get up early in the morning and pray that my brothers will have some pre-arranged work. Otherwise, I will have to come up with a lot of lies. I can tell Mom that a friend from the class asked us to come to her place. Kiara, Auntie knows that you usually don't go anywhere else except my house. And you can't even tell a lie properly. When you leave in the morning, you say one friend's name. And after going home in the evening, you'll say a different name. It's not going to go well. You tell Auntie that we are going to Kawisha or Amanda's birthday party. Can't you see, Kiara? We have to lie from the beginning. I don't know how many more lies we will have to say. That's why I'm still telling you to forget it. I would also like to be able to forget, Vidu. But it bothers me, knowing that her friend, who does not make quick decisions about anything, will not change her mind easily once she makes it up. Vidu Sara agreed to travel with Kiara. Kiara came home with her little brother in the evening and thought anxiously about the trip on Saturday. As Vidu Sara said, there may be a problem. She went to sleep thinking about it and woke up the next day to her mother's voice. Sorry, Mum, I forgot to set the alarm yesterday. Kyanti left the room saying, You seem to forget a lot these days. But Kiara froze, wondering if her mother noticed any change in her. But Kiara, who came ready to go to classes, realized that there was no difference in her mother and felt that she was worried about even the smallest things because of the doubt in her mind. Noticing Kiara's silence, who had breakfast and left with her father. Why is Sudu not talking? Are you angry with me too? Asked her father with a smile. I'm not angry with you or with anyone else, father. Why did you get angry with your Patham last night? Dad, you know that I cannot be angry with anyone for long. That's why I asked why you were so quiet. Is there something wrong, Sudu? Oh no, father. Nothing like that. Then it's okay. We are here now. You can go to class now. Go carefully, said Bimal, leaving his daughter at the entrance. Kiara rushed to the classroom and first looked to see if Akashi's bag was there. Realizing that Akash had arrived, Kiara then turned to the girls hoping to see Vidu Sara. Good morning, Vidu. Have you been here for long? No, dear. Looks like we have fallen into the second place, right? Why did Vidu say that? No, when you came, you checked to see if Farkesh was there. Seriously, how jealous are you? Shall we go to the canteen? Hasn't Kavisha come yet? No, girl. Let's go. She will come when she comes. As soon as she entered the restaurant, Kiara's eyes searched for his image. Kiara forgot to smile when she saw Arkesh talking to Sahan and Dason with his bandaged hand around his neck. Arkesh looked at Kiara and narrowed his eyes and said, "Good morning," quietly, but Kiara, she was speechless. Arkesh thought, these girls are different every day, and shouted, "Good morning, Vidu Sara," while his friends were also looking at him in surprise. Are you crazy to turn on your loudspeaker to say good morning to a person 2 or 3 tables away? Look how all those people are looking at you like they are looking at a strange animal. What has gotten into you? My chastity vow has been broken since the day I saw her. Arkesh pointed with his eyes and said with a smile, "Look at how she is frowning at me now. Don't go that far down that road alone, bro. I feel scared for you now." Sahan said, seeing Akesh's change because he knew his friend well. I don't think Kiara has made up her mind about you yet. Maybe Kiara came to the hospital the next day because she felt like she was left out of the class. I don't know. My love doesn't change if Kiara loves me or not. And I know Kiara loves me. What have you gotten yourself into? I am afraid that you will lose yourself because of this. Arkesh looked at his friend with a smile and said, "It won't happen. Wait and see. She will love me as much as I love her. Very soon," he said with great confidence. Kiara stepped into the classroom with Vidu Sara as she saw Saranga coming. Oh, that poor boy who was so good has now become crazy. Are you crazy to Vidu? Now the whole class might also know. The day that goes to Ranga's ears is when my family will find out. So your family hasn't banned you from loving someone, have they? However, how can I say something like this to my family right now? And there are things that bother me more than that. I'll think about love later. Let's see how long it will take. While teaching, Saranga saw Akesh's hand and asked, "What happened to Akesh's hand?" "The bike crashed, sir," said Arkesh. "Is it serious?" "No one even told me." "Nothing big has happened, sir. I was in the hospital for 2 days. However, you can't write, can you?" "Sahan will write for me," Saranga said with a smile. "Shame. If you had a girl, she would have been written for you. Right, Pawan?" He asked, surprised to see that Pawan was too quiet. Without thinking, Pawan said, "There is a girl, sir, but she doesn't write notes for him." Looking at Arkesh and thinking that he was going to be scolded by Arkesh early in the morning. "Is that so?" Saranga said, to which Arkesh replied angrily at Pawan, "Why don't you shut the fuck up, Pawan?" As he glided a look at Kiara to see if she was angry too. When she saw Kiara pressing her face into the book, he got angry at Pawan and said slowly but firmly, "I'll deal with you later. Okay, enough jokes now," said Saranga and began work. But Kiara was in another world as she gripped Vidusara's hand tightly. When it was break time, everyone went to the cafeteria, but Kiara stayed in class with Vidusara. "Forget about it now, Kiara. If the break is over, you won't have anything to eat. Let's go to the canteen and come back as soon as we finish eating." "Oh, sorry, Vidu. You go eat." "I'm not hungry. I need some time alone." Sighing, Vidusara sat down on a chair again and saw Arkesh coming into the classroom. As Arkesh approached them, she moved away from Kiara, giving them some space. "Kiara," suddenly hearing Akesh's voice, Kiara looked up and saw Arkesh standing in front of her. Without even realizing it, she got up from her chair and looked around, thinking that someone would see her. "Sorry, Kiara. You know that Pawan is a blabbermouth. Your friends think I'm a joke, don't they? Is there anyone other than me in this class that you like?" "Nothing of the sort, Kiara. You are the first girl I've declared my love for." "Have you told your friends that I love you too?" Arkesh, who was a bit embarrassed by that question, asked. "Why is there anything wrong in saying that, Kiara?" And said, "I'm not afraid to tell anyone that I love you." "But I can't do that." "I'm afraid. What will happen if Ranga finds out?" "Who is Ranga?" Sensing that she had said something wrong, Kiara looked at Vidusara, unable to find an answer to give. "Kiara, who is Ranga?" asked Arkesh slowly but quite sharply. When she realized that he was angry, she suddenly said, "That's the one I'm going to marry." Kiara looked at Arkesh, wondering what would happen next. Seeing Akesh's eyes filled with tears, Kiara got scared. She did not think such a thing would happen. Arkesh, I'm sorry. Kiara looked at Arkesh, who turned his back on her with a trembling heart and stormed out of the classroom. What the hell am I doing? Thought Kiara. Vidu Sarah came to Kiara and said, You are making the problem worse, Kiara. With sadness for Kiara too. It just slipped my tongue, Vidu. And I was also angry, but I was about to say that it was made up as a lie, but he left before I could. Kiara said helplessly. That's what, dumb child. You need to be more patient when you are angry. What am I going to do now, Vidu? There is nothing to do now. Don't think too much. I don't think Arkesh will let you go that easily.